Day 141 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem. This time we're at day 141, y'all, so give yourselves a round of applause if you made it this far. A lot of people didn't make it this far. A lot of people gave up too soon, too early, but guess what, y'all? You didn't. You've been sticking with this channel day in and day out for 141 days, y'all. And I hope it's starting to pay off because it's starting to pay off on my end. I'm really starting to understand some of the basic principles that comes with LeetCode. And I hope you are too. As part of this page, we encourage each other to stay motivated, or not really stay motivated. It's hard to stay motivated, but we encourage each other to stay consistent and stay disciplined even when you lose the motivation, y'all. So I hope y'all are staying consistent and disciplined as well, because consistency and discipline is one of the most important aspects or ingredients you're going to need on your LeetCode journey, y'all, if you want to be successful in the end, y'all. So keep pushing through. Don't give up today. Don't give up ever, y'all. Just keep going. No matter what you're doing in life, just keep going. Don't give up, y'all. Keep going. It's not gonna be easy all the time, but it's not gonna be hard all the time either, y'all. So just keep going and keep pushing through. So before we get started today, don't forget, bring a mouse, bring a mouse right over here and click that subscribe button for me, y'all. Then after you click that subscribe button, I need all of y'all to go ahead and smash that like button for me. Then after you smash that like button, I need all of y'all calling all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need y'all to drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section so we could run up this engagement and we could do our part in pushing this Swift content out to a broader audience, y'all. The more engagement these videos in this channel gets, the more that it will be pushed out to a broader audience, and we can do our part in helping to get more people interested in the Swift community, y'all. So with all that being said, I know why y'all are here, and today we have question number 521, longest uncommon subsequence 1. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well. Right now, we're towards the end. We're doing about 30 easy string problems. We're coming up on the end of that. We probably got about 10 or 11 more days of that, which means about 10 or 11 more easy strings. But hey, we're learning. Hope y'all are learning. If you need to get caught up on the strings, check out the past 20 days, because that's what we've been doing. We're trying to strengthen our fundamentals as we continue down this journey, y'all. So let's see what the question says. It says, given 2 strings A and B, return the length of the longest uncommon subsequence between A and B. If no such uncommon subsequence exists, return -1. An uncommon subsequence between 2 strings is a string that is a subsequence of exactly one of them. So let's see. We have example 1. We have input A is a string, or we have input A equals a string ABA and B equals a string CDC. The output is 3. The output is 3 because one longest uncommon subsequence is ABA, because ABA is a subsequence of ABA, but not CDC. Note that CDC is also a longest uncommon subsequence. So we want to see what are the longest uncommon subsequences between A and B. And if you look here, ABA is not in B. It's not in B, because B is CDC and there's no ABA in B, which means ABA is the longest uncommon subsequence, because they have no common subsequences. But it also says right here, note that CDC is also a longest uncommon subsequence, because CDC is not a common subsequence in ABA. You can't find CDC in A either, and they both have a count of 3, which means since they're both the same length, then they're both the longest, because neither one of them are a subsequence of the other. So let's look at example 2. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's a little different. In example 2, we have input A equals a string AAA and B equals a string BBB. The output is 3. The longest uncommon subsequences are AAA and BBB. So it's pretty much the same principle that we used up here, right? So we have AAA. AAA is an uncommon subsequence of of this, and BBB is an uncommon subsequence of this, because there you cannot find AAA and B, and you cannot find BBB and A. And since they both have the same count, they are both the longest uncommon subsequences, which are AAA and BBB. So let's look at example 3, where it might be a little different, where we actually have common subsequences, right? So in input A we have AAA, and B we have, and B we have AAA, and the output is 1. It says every subsequence of string A is also subsequence of string B. Similarly, every subsequence of string B is also a subsequence of string A, so the answer would be -1. Because up here it says if no such uncommon subsequence exists, return -1. And since they're both AAA, there is no uncommon subsequence because they're both the same. They're both common subsequences, but there's nothing uncommon about either one of these, right? So that's why we return -1. So now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual code, the part that keeps us all going, the part that keeps us motivated when we're losing motivation, the code, y'all. And it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult at all. It's not a one-liner, but it's a two-liner. So, I mean, it's not that long or tedious either. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to say declare a constant. We're going to say let count equal word. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That is not the right. That's not the right one. We're not going to do it like that. We are going to start with a guard. We're going to start with a guard, y'all, because, yeah, we could, yeah, just to make it simpler. We're going to start with a guard. We're going to say guard, exclamation point, A dot contains B. So what this is going to do, we're going to see if, make sure A does not contain B, because we're looking for the uncommon subsequence, not the common subsequence. So we're going to say guard A does exclamation point A contains B, which translates to guard A does not contain B, because remember, this exclamation point is going to turn it into not instead of is, or you know what I'm saying? So that's why that's like that. But we're also going to do the same thing for B. So we're going to say or exclamation point B does not contain A, right? Because we want uncommon. If they do, we're just going to say else return -1. So if that's going to check to see if they do, if A does contain B or B does contain A, we're going to return -1, because that means there's no such uncommon subsequent exists, right? Now, if it does exist, this is what we're going to do. It's a one-liner as well. We're going to say return max. Then we're going to say A.count, comma, B.count. And what that's going to do is going to return the longest, whichever one is longer, A.count or B.count. And so let's run it. Should be all she wrote, y'all. Ooh, okay. What does it say? What we doing wrong? Let me see. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh, excuse me, y'all. This should be -1, not -1. So let's run it again. Ooh, there it is, y'all. It's accepted that time. So let's submit it. Make sure it stays accepted. Bada boom, bada bang. Look at that. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users with Swift, y'all. You know, that's what I like to see. That's faster than a Bugatti riding past all the brokies on the highway, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And I hope y'all learned something today. It was a simple solution. You know, you don't always have to make the solution harder than it has to be. This is a really simple solution. It gets straight to the point. It's easy to understand. So I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.